Yeah, man!
Hello, my name is Miguel, and today I'm gonna make for you fish fillet gourmet. I'm calling it. Why I'm calling it gourmet? Because this is a fish fillet that I believe they'll serve in restaurants. You can serve in restaurants. So you're gonna need about half a teaspoon of sage, dried or fresh, and chive, a teaspoon of dried parsley, and a teaspoon of about quarter teaspoon of sea salt. You're gonna need some scallion, a stack of scallion diced. Oh, and you're gonna need some food starch. Quarter teaspoon for quarter pound of fish fillet. Quarter pound is not a lot. Alright, so make sure your fish fillet is defrost. Go take a look at my cookbooks. Links below. Miguel Marvin Samuels production. Dice the scallion fine, very very fine, as fine as you can dice it. Alright, add the salt. Don't add plenty because we're not gonna, it's just we're making a patty like today. So dice or mince the fish fillet small pieces. Just use your fingers and kind of tear it apart. So you can have big chunks and small pieces and so forth. You don't want to make it all fine. Alright, I just washed my right hand. Alright, so I'm gonna wash. You see, when handling meat, it's best that you don't touch anything. Once you finish handling meat, you just wash your hand right away. Don't touch anything. Alright, so you add half a teaspoon of sage. I'm using grounded sage. That's why it looks so fine. But you can use the herbs. Chive. Let's add half a teaspoon of chive and about a tablespoon of diced scallion. Tablespoon between 2 tablespoons, about 2 tablespoons of diced scallion. And parsley, half a teaspoon of dried parsley. See, I'm just making one fish patty. So I'm just using quarter pound of fish. Alright, so next add cornstarch, food cornstarch. About quarter between half teaspoon of food cornstarch. You don't want to use plenty because the cornstarch is going to hold it together. That's the only purpose we're using the cornstarch. It doesn't affect the flavor of the fish in no way, in any way. Alright, so pour your fish mixture on a flat surface like a plate. Use your fingers and a spoon, or you can use a knife, a non-sharp knife or the same knife that you're using, and smooth the edges. Smooth the edge in a circle, or form the fish patty in a circle. Do as you see me doing. What I'm doing now, I use the knife. I have the knife in my right hand, and I now use my left hand and rotate the plate. Using the knife and kind of form the circle. So while I rotate the plate with my left hand, I use my right hand with the knife in it and kind of shape a circle, forming a round patty. See, as you shape it, just kind of keep the circle together, because the starch, the food starch in it is hardening or keeping the fish pieces together. So as you shape it in a perfect circle, as perfect as you can get it, it will stay. Alright, so this is the idea and this is what you want to get. So you just put it aside for about 5 to 10 minutes and allow it to set. Today I'm going to make for you tartar sauce. So you're going to need some sweet pickled relish. You're going to need half of an onion. You need lemon juice. And you're definitely going to need mayonnaise. Alright, so the onion, take quarter piece. I'm just making enough for a couple sandwiches. So visit JamaicaDinners.com for the recipe. Alright, so now you take the onion and grind it to puree. In this case, I'm just using quarter piece of an onion. I'm using half of 1 lemon juice. So I would say about a tablespoon of lemon juice. Relish. Alright, add some relish. I'm gonna add some more relish. So I'm gonna use maybe about a tablespoon of relish in this case. Alright, mayonnaise, about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. This mayonnaise is the whipped one, it's not the very thick one. So in that case, you can add about a pinch of cornstarch to thicken your sauce a little. And it's optional. If you have the real thick mayonnaise, you don't have to add it. But if you're using the whipped mayonnaise, like in my case, just add some cornstarch. Alright, so once you add all the ingredients, stir in properly. This is homemade tartar sauce. See, I didn't have that much relish in it, so I'm gonna add some more. That's why I said about a tablespoon. I'm just gonna taste it. It's not there yet. It's not wise to put the spoon in there. You have to keep, you see this relish? You want to keep it until it's finished. So don't cross-contaminate by adding a dirty spoon to the relish. You must always put a clean spoon in the relish. Alright, so that's pretty much homemade tartar sauce. You can add a pinch of salt for flavor, just to spruce the flavor up some, and a pinch of pepper, like black pepper. Alright, homemade tartar sauce fish sandwich, or to just put in your escovitch fish fillet. This tastes just like tartar sauce. Alright, so fish been sitting for a while, for 5-10 minutes. That should be enough time for the cornstarch to let it set and let it stay, let it be a little firm. It's still gonna be tender, it's still gonna be fragile. At least the fish is gonna stay together. So you put a frying pan or a skillet to heat. Put the stove gauge on 6 medium high and allow it to get hot for a minute between 2. Oh, I'm sorry, we're not gonna cook the fish yet. Let's make it go on stay. We're gonna toast a bun. So put the stove gauge on low, almost off low. Alright, so today I'm using burger bun. So this burger bun is not cut, so I gotta cut it myself. This is just like my raisin bread that I always use to make a sandwich. But I decided that if I'm gonna do the fish fillet, I wanted to have that fish fillet look. So let's use a real small bun. Alright, so once you slice it, we're going to toast it. If you don't have a skillet, you can use sometime I use a pizza tray. Alright, so it's been on heat for a minute between 2, hot enough to start toast. It's hot enough so I can start toasting. Alright, so you put your breads, your buns surface cut side down on the hot skillet and allow. Alright, for tartar sauce. Alright, like I said, if it's the whipped tartar sauce and you want to get it thick, if it's the whipped mayonnaise and it's runny and you want to thicken the tartar sauce, just add a pinch or a 1/4 teaspoon of cornstarch and stir it in properly and allow, and just let it sit. When you come back for it, it will be thicker. I actually had it some already and you can see the sauce thick. It tastes like true tartar sauce. Alright, so it's been 3 minutes since our bun slices been on heat. So just look on it if it's toasting to your liking. Alright, about 5 minutes thereabout. And this is what it toasting look like. Alright, that's what you want to get. You don't want to burn it. So I'm just going to let it stay for a couple seconds and then turn it off. About less than a minute. Alright, you see, I'm keeping it between low and off, very low. If it's toasting too slow, you can turn it up a little. If it's toasting too fast, you can turn it down some. Alright, so I'm finished. So you just put this aside for later. Next, put to heat. Now you can put to heat a skillet. I'm cooking a small fish, so a small pot, frying pan. Put your stove gauge on 6 medium high and just allow the pan or pot to get stove flame gauge on 6 and allow. Alright, so the pot is getting hot. It's been a minute between 2. Just add enough oil to cover the pot's surface. See guys, I'm going to show you how to fry fish without using a lot of oil. You don't have to dip it in the deep fry. You don't have to use a whole bunch of oil just to fry. And also in America, when you fry chicken, you buy this big boiler thing and then you pour the oil in it and let the oil get hot before you. No, we don't fry chicken like that in the Caribbean. We fry chicken totally different. I put up a fried chicken video and a few people that don't understand things quarrel and say, hey, you have to put the chicken in it. You have to deep fry. That don't fry properly. No, you don't have to deep fry chicken nor fish. That's just a restaurant method, and because most people don't cook at home, they don't understand. Alright, so add carefully, use a spatula, and then add the fish patty to the hot oil, and just allow. The cooking is gonna be fast. Fish don't take long to cook. Fish cook 6 between 8 minutes. The stove gauge is on 6, medium high. You're gonna see the smoke. I'm using coconut oil. Coconut oil tends to smoke a little. I don't mind. I'm in the kitchen. There's ventilation, and the windows are open right now. So you want to allow the patty to fry on one side properly before you flip it. So in front of your eyes, I probably fry this for a minute and 30 seconds. That's like a minute between two. Now would be a good time to turn the stove gauge on 4, medium low. I realize that these pots don't take heat that well enough. Like, I'm gonna put them up on very high and tend to burn before I'm finished cooking. Alright, so once you flip it, just let it stay on the other side and cook and fry properly before you'll be able to flip it again. Alright, so it's been 3 between 4 minutes. Alright, now since we added fish, between 5 minutes. It's going on to 5 minutes really. Just flip the fish again. In total, so that was really a minute, about 2 minutes on each side, and then 30 seconds on each side again, or a minute. So you just allow it to fry properly. Alright, you gotta turn the stove down, but not too low because you don't want the fish patty to suck up the oil. Alright, so it's been 6 minutes in total. And I'm just kind of flipping it, make sure it's cooked properly, and then it's pretty much finished. I'm gonna let it stay for less than a minute. It's been about 6 between 7 minutes and finish. Alright, that's what you want. So this is my fish fillet gourmet, or fish fillet, I was told. If I had a cafe, this is what I would serve in it. So you move the pot from the hot grill because it's gonna continue smoking. Alright, now I'm gonna assemble my sandwich, which is not gonna be much because I'm not gonna use vegetable. If you want, you can add some shredded lettuce and diced tomato, but typically a fish sandwich is just the fish patty, the bun, maybe some cheese, and tartar sauce. That's it. So you just take some of your homemade tartar sauce and just pour on your fish gourmet patty, your fish patty or patty. Right, so this is Miguel's fish fillet gourmet sandwich. Fish fillet gourmet sandwich. That's the name I'm gonna give it. Fish fillet gourmet sandwich. Okay, you're probably gonna cut this one out. But what I was trying to do here is just see if I could take the picture in such a way that people will see that's a fish patty. But it didn't work out that good, so. Alright, so let's taste this fish fillet gourmet sandwich. Alright, you see it's well done. It's cooked properly. You can see the diced scallion in it. If you don't have diced scallion ready or available in your region, you can use diced onions. And to make it interesting, you can add like some paprika, like diced paprika. Alright, this sandwich tastes really nice. It's lean fish meal. It tastes like the flavor of gourmet fish sandwich. You know, to me a gourmet fish sandwich is different than a regular fish sandwich. A gourmet fish sandwich has flavor, and it should cook like, you know, a chef spend time on it, you know. Like this, you can see the diced vegetables in it and so forth. Yeah, makes it very interesting. The tartar sauce is awesome. It tastes just like tartar sauce. See, the fish is cooked. That's what is important. You just want to make sure the fish is cooked. Although fish can be eaten raw. That's sushi for you. Alright, enjoy. Subscribe. Visit JamaicanDinners.com for the recipe. Like and share. Until next time.
Yeah, man!
Go take a look at our merchandise store. Links below. A Miguel Marvin Samuels production.